Hi everybody, this is Derek from Pacific Coast Auto here in Japan. And we're taking a look at a 2002 Nissan Elgrand Highway Star. This one here was bought from auction here in Japan, and we're going to export this to Canada. Okay, now this vehicle comes with a 3500cc V6 engine. This is the same engine that's in many of Nissan's vehicles, including the Fairlady, the Infiniti, what is that called? A G35? Okay, it's a VQ35 engine is the name of it. So parts are going to be easy. This vehicle is kind of a dad van. It's very big, very cool, super spacious inside, and very masculine compared to how minivans usually are. And so outside of Japan, sometimes minivans are seen as kind of like the mom vehicle. Not here in Japan, it's totally the dad vehicle, and these are my favorite. The Nissan Elgrand and the Toyota Alphard, they're a set of competing vans that have this huge, great look to them. Okay, now it can be a little bit difficult to see how big it is in person. Not in person, on the video. But it is super big in real life. Now the engine, good oil, good coolant, no problems running. Mechanically, the vehicle is very nice. Okay, we'll take a look at the auction sheet here. So this is the information given to us from the auction, so I'll translate this for you right now. 2002 Elgrand. This is an auction grade 3.5 with an interior grade B. The vehicle has 117,415 kilometers, but this vehicle has worn its mileage well, and so the condition is very good despite what is considered pretty high mileage in Japan. Okay, it's original silver color. Automatic transmission, comes with AC, and this vehicle here is registered as a no-claim vehicle. And so what happened is this vehicle was at auction. It didn't sell because the reserve price wasn't reached. And then the next week the seller was like, just forget about it, I just want to get rid of this vehicle. So it has the inspection in it, but this week was a no claim, so the seller could pay less to list it. The no claim vehicles, if they don't sell, the auction buys it as scrap, which is a little bit funny because you wouldn't think that a vehicle this great would be considered scrap. But the thing with the Elgrand is so many of these originally sold in Japan that nowadays the supply way outweighs the demand, and so you can get these for a really reasonable price. Now we don't say how much you can get how much this one was, because this is an actual customer's vehicle, but these Elgrands can be anywhere between 50,000 and 250,000 yen depending on the condition. Okay, so here's the auction report. Steering wheel wear, headliner is dirty, clear coat has scratches in areas, various scratches on the wheels, small scratches and dents on the body, minor dents here, repainted section here. All of this, the codes are on our website in case you are wondering about it. B3 on the roof, which is really not too bad. It's a little bit of a B3 is a big dent, and this one here I would consider this more like a B2, and it's damaged from the roof rack that used to be on the vehicle. The rest of the vehicle looks great, and then in real life it looks even better than it looks like on the sheet there. Okay, so I'm going to do once around here. You can take a look for damages if you want. These could be considered a minivan, but really they're full-size van size, I would say. They're an 8-seater. You can also get them in 7 seats with captain's chairs instead of bench seat. This is a bench seat model. You can get them in front wheel drive? I think so. Front wheel drive and 4-wheel drive. I don't think these are rear wheel drive. I could be wrong about that. I think on the last video I called them rear wheel drive and then looked it up and I was wrong. Okay, so condition of this one, it has the more aggressive front styling than the average one. You can see it has the double grille as well as the intake there and the fog lights at the bottom with the aero parts down there. Looks really cool. Headlights are super big. They're like as big as 3 heads. And then they're very faded and so need to be polished. And polished headlights on this vehicle make a big difference in how modern it looks. Right now it looks a little bit dated because of the yellowed headlights, but that can be fixed pretty easily. Windshield wipers are in good shape, mirrors are in good shape. I like the styling cues here, how the front is like very, very big and in your face, and then it goes from here directly into the mirror, and then this one here goes straight up and all the way back. Very cool looks. Okay, there are a couple of mild dents. I'm not going to show you because I already got those in the other video. They're all like that big. Smaller than that even. Visors, because this is Japan and everybody wants those. This one has 2 sunroofs. Let me show you by stepping up there. Now you can see a crease right there. That's not an actual dent. That's just the way that the body is designed. The back is kind of like a box that goes onto the front of a van. Okay. So let's go into the vehicle here. The vehicle has a smart key system, and so you just put the key in your pocket and you don't need to put it into the ignition. Doors are huge. Power windows. Rear windows come out. Take a look. Wait, is that the right one? Oh, there we go. See? Like that. It's spacious once you're sitting in there. It's a little bit narrow getting in. These are the half leather seats. They're pretty good. Like them quite a bit. I mean, it's a minivan. They're supposed to be comfortable. Not like a sports car seat or anything. Steering wheel wear is on the side here. And so getting in, you can see the aluminum scuff plate that says Elgrand. The Highway Star mats. Highway Star is a trim level of Nissan vans. I kind of like the name. Okay, orange gauges here. Shows you your doors that are open. Power sliding doors on one side. And you have a button here for that. So folding mirrors, those work. Headlight levelizer, which is weird that in Japan this is a thing, because this is used for if you have a trailer on the back and it's weighing the back down, it'll put your headlights out of whack, and so you use this to get the appropriate angle. But nobody in Japan actually uses trailers, so it's a little bit weird. Okay, power steering works good. AC works very well. This is a monitor. You can use this to play DVDs. And then there's another monitor that is in the ceiling there for playing DVDs as well. Okay, CD changer, DVD changer is down there, and then MD here. So MD, CD, and then DVD. Dual zone climate control, and so have a look here. So one person can be hot while the other person is cold. Easy push buttons here, change it, and then fan speed can be changed here. You can't do separate fan speed left and right, which is pretty normal for most dual zones. This is all for the navigation, and is going to be pretty much useless outside of Japan. Here's for shifting yourself, so you can drive it like a sports car if you want. Pretend you're driving a fair lady. Looks like the vehicle hasn't been smoked in, and so that's nice. In fact, the ashtray is missing. You click it out once to get into the ashtray, and then once more to get to the cup holders. And the cup holders can fit your regular 500 ml bottles. Going down here, storage, and then this one here, DVD. Okay, looking up, you have your sunroof controls. Now the rear sunroof does either tilt or full opening, and it's very large. You see there. The front one is all mechanical and only tilts. Up, down. Shows you your time here. Auto DJ, that sounds awesome. All it does is beep at me though. Okay. Electrical outlet. Cool. Okay, so the power sliding doors is on one side. You can hear the beeping there. Basically what that is it's telling me that the key was left inside the vehicle. Sliding doors on both sides. Power is only on the one side opposite the driver over there. Now the car came with a set of roof racks. Okay, and it also came with, what's this? Oh, roof rack bits. These ones here, these remotes, one is for the AC and one is for the monitor to get it to flip down and to control the Navi or the DVD from the back here. They slot in here. This is kind of a Nissan thing. There are no controls in the back for the AC or for the TV unless you have these. Whoops. And so I'm going to ship these by post so that they don't get nabbed out of the car when shipping. Okay, so you can see how much legroom that you have in here. That's a little bit false because these seats are in the full furthest back position, leaving no legroom for the front. or the third row, pardon me. These ones here flip down to give you a place to rest your feet, which is kind of cool. Okay, this one here has cup holders in it. This does some weird things. I don't know exactly why this one does weird things like that. And then this can slide, pull up here, and the whole thing can slide, and it can actually slide into where the driver's seat is. So you can use this console in the front if you want. Kind of weird. You can even, this is a seat, so you can slide it up and you can have your kid sit slightly behind the two front seats here in the center seat. And then you have a full walk-through here in the back. So it's kind of neat in that regard. Okay, move those back into position. This one has two hinges on it, one hinge here and one hinge here, and I don't know why that is. I believe the purpose for that is if you want to lay this top piece completely down flat in the back, and then I don't know why you would want to do that, but you can. Okay, AC vents are in the top here, and a large light. Let's see if we can get that to work. I don't know. Maybe not working. Okay, hop into the back. Here's something fun to talk about. This exhaust is Nismo. Cool. And then the back here, you can slide these seats further back, but you can see tons and tons of room for a 3-row compared to other 3 rows. So you can choose, you can have more luggage space. I think you can move these up a little bit more even. The rails are here. And then they're also flip to the side style. And so like so many Japanese minivans, these flip down and then they flip up like that. And it says Elgrand and Highway Star on the carpeting. Carpet seems to be pretty clean. The car has no bad smells inside. And for the price paid for these, it's really, really amazing. The fact that Japan loves their minivans, there's going to be an endless supply of cool and quirky Japanese minivans to suit your taste. Now, this is the second generation of the Elgrand. The first one where it was man style, and then the other 2 generations I think got a little bit weaker in their styling. This is my favorite out of all of them. Okay, so that's going to be the end of this video, and I hope that you enjoyed seeing the Elgrand on the channel here. If you have any questions, feel free to post the comments. If you want to check out other weird and wild cars from Japan that we buy from auction and export, make sure that you hit the subscribe button. So thank you very much for watching, and have a nice day.